Hi everyone, this is Tracie Mahan and this is the 5-card pull for February 28th through March 6th. So let's go find out what the cards have to say. Okay, so here we go. We have the Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. We have just the standard Tarot deck and we have the Mystic Wisdom over here. And then I'm going to use my own The Magic is Real little inspirational cards to get us kicked off here. So I'm going to start off with a message from The Magic is Real and see what we have as a theme for the week from the Magic is Real cards. So let's see. Let's go with that one. Oh, I like the scene on that one. That's a nice little beach scene. Sometimes we don't know the strength without knowing the pain and the struggle first. Honor the inner warrior and all you have overcome to be the amazing self you are today, because you are amazing. Okay, so this is kind of about honoring the journey. You won't know the strength without knowing the pain and the struggle first. Honor the inner warrior and all that you've overcome to be the amazing person you are today. So that's what we're doing today. We're looking at the inner warrior, right? And so as we get that all started, let me get into the mix of this. Always looking for places to stack these cards on my desk while I do this, right? Okay, so we're going to go with the Vintage Wisdom first. We're going to ask the Vintage Wisdom, what is it that we have for today? Right off the bat, we got reflections out here. Reflections. What is it that's being mirrored to you right now? What is it that you're seeing? What are you reflecting on? What are the memories that are popping up for you? Very important to get into the reflections. I'm going to put this over with this because it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? We're looking at the parts, the hard times, the downs that brought us to the ups. We're honoring that part of us. We're reflecting, right? So I'm going to put those two together. And now I got to move them so that I can lay out our cards here. So let's get them out of the way here. If you are new to my page, I do a 5-card pull, 5 positions. First position is, how are we going into the week? Second position, that is how we, or what we're bringing into the week. Sorry about that. Third position is the hidden aspect, what we're not seeing, what's going on behind the scenes. Fourth position, what is the action step? And the fifth position, what is the outcome? Now, I never know how that camera is going to lay out until I get the cards on the table. So let's hope that we can fit it all in there. Okay, we're going to go for some oracle cards now, or I'm sorry, the tarot cards now. And we're going to ask the same thing. What is it that we need to know as a collective for this reading today? What is it that we need to know as a collective for the reading today? As we're reflecting, as we're looking at everything we've had to overcome to become the person we are today and honoring that part of ourselves. And you know what? I had an experience this last week that kind of brings this in too. It's like I was closing my eyes. I can see all the versions of me just dancing, like celebrating everything I had overcome to get to where I am today, everything I had overcome to get here. So it was like a little dance party in my head of all the versions of me, all the stages of me, you know, the child, the infant, the toddler, and so on, all the way up to who I am today. And all those layers were just celebrating getting to where I am. And so that was kind of a cool experience. And now that comes in as I'm looking at this reading and pulling these cards out for everyone today. We all need to celebrate all of those versions of ourselves, the aspects of us. You know, we're a different person today than we were 5 years ago, 6 years ago, a year ago, whatever. I mean, so much growth during the COVID stuff, right? So very important to look at all of that. Okay, so we are asking again that we need to know as a collective. What would be in the highest and best good for us to know as a collective going into this week ahead? What is it that would be good for us to know as a collective going into the week ahead? What is it that we need to know as a collective going into the week ahead? You guys are probably all laughing because I shuffle, that blows air, moves cards, I shuffle. Okay, going in. I don't know if we're going to be able to see all the cards today, but I'll make it work. Going in, what we bring, what's hidden, what is the action, and what is the outcome? Okay. So again, we got Those are going to kind of be kitty corner for us, but we know that they're there telling us and reminding us that we've got to honor ourselves and everything we've been through. We're little warriors, right? Little warriors. Okay. Please show me yes, beautiful pendulum. Thank you. Please show me no. Thank you. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for the collective for this reading today? Thank you. And please know if you were watching this reading at a different time, it's okay. It still holds a message for you. Readings are timeless. Okay. And as I look at these to pull them in together, the war is over. The battle is over. Nobody's fighting anymore. We're done. The fight is over. You're pulling in your strength. There's a sense of being tired. What I'm looking at here is this gal here just looks like she's just ready to just kind of sit back. I look at this like she's sitting in a spa or something. She's just ready to relax a little bit. The battle's over. You know, everybody's walking away. Battle's over. Whatever that was. And we've all been through so much over this last full moon and just the energies lately. I want you guys all to know you're not alone. There's been a lot of activity going on, a lot of messages coming in here where people are just going through horrendous things. You're not even talking, you know, like, oh, I had a bad day. There is flip-flopping life events going on. And so what I want to say here is I'm seeing that, you know, it took a lot of strength for you to get here. Again, we're celebrating the person that we are. Celebrate what got you here to this point. You're like a survivor, right? Reflecting on it. Reflect on these things that you did. You had to overcome so much. You had to keep moving forward. You had to accept and be successful at your challenges and all of that. And so we got legend. Learn from those who inspire you. So that's the top card here. But what I see more is this woman is ready to just kind of be in the downtime now. It kind of looks to me kind of almost like the hermit card, but I know that we've all been in this hermit mode, moving through all of these things that are coming at us. We're just trying to reflect and do the best we can and respond in the right ways and just be as good a human as we can be, right? When we're faced with the turmoil. But it does feel like, okay, there's no more fight. There's no more he said, she said. There's no more right, wrong. It's just done. It's over. And it's time for the peace to come in. So let's find out what you bring to the table. That's what's coming in from the universe. What do you bring to the table? Oh, nice. Well, you're going to bring some wisdom to the table. I like that. That's a beautiful card. I like the art on a lot of these cards, and this is one of them, you know, with this vintage look. It's very fun. You're bringing the wisdom in. You're bringing in fresh and new ideas. You're going to bring in some originality. Okay, so these two are, well, they're all just, there's something you're going to be inspired with. Some new, blaze your own trail. You're starting something new. Whatever this is, you're either going to start a new path with a whole new way of being, a whole new life, a whole new job, a whole new relationship, a whole new whatever is applying to you in this situation. Or this situation that you are done fighting, the fight is over. Now it's like, what are we going to do with that? You're either going to have a whole brand new fresh start with that. You're going to bring in this new energy. There's a whole new wisdom that was gained from everything that went on here and here. You know, you have been through, now that I have that, I can bring these in a little bit better, right? So you've been reflecting, you've been learning. That's where you got the wisdom, because you've been reflecting on everything that you've been through in the past. You know, you don't even, there's just no energy left for anything that is confrontational. There's just not. It's like the peace pipe or something of that nature is going on. I keep seeing like a peace pipe being passed around. So if that's appropriate for you, here comes the peace pipe, right? And it took you strength and wisdom to get here. So if you're in this with another person, you're both going to bring wisdom to the table. You're both going to be in this place where you had been reflecting. If this is about a job, then you're going to enter into a new phase of that. Maybe you get a promotion, maybe you get a whole new job. Maybe if you're self-employed, you get ideas and inspired to bring new, fresh energy into the work. But you're done with whatever wasn't working. You're done with that. That phase is over, right? What is it you're not seeing? Well, you probably haven't felt the peace yet. Here's the peace. The peace is coming in. And, you know, I think that's there for you if you want to feel it. The peace is there. It's, sorry, we got the unicorn card and that was just cute. I'll show it better in a minute. You got peace that maybe you're not experiencing the peace yet because you're just coming into this week. But if you're watching this later in the week, you may already be aware of the peace. You got a reason to celebrate. There's something here to celebrate. Maybe it's the new energy coming in. Maybe there's something, doors that open that weren't open before. Maybe something's flowing that hadn't been flowing before, but the block to all of this is ending now. Now we got the unicorn, the serendipity. Like I said, things that are lining up that hadn't lined up before. It's putting you in the right place at the right time. And you're very unique. You're a very special person. And so just know that that all of this beautiful uniqueness that is you is lining you up for a beautiful outcome filled with peace and wisdom and new opportunities. You get to be yourself. You're unique. You get to celebrate. It's all good. What is the action step? Okay, this is interesting because this has been a theme also this week. So I'm going to start with the Magician card. You are the creator of your reality. I mean, these cards could not have lined up any better if I had actually sought them out in the decks, right? You are the creator of your own reality. And what do you get? You get illusion and perception as your other cards. So what is it in your reality that you're creating? So the question here for me, the illusion card says, embrace the truth. So when I see this card, especially in this setting, I want to ask you, is there a story that you've been creating around something? Did you create a story? You know how we can get a message from somebody and we read into it. We read things into the message that aren't true, or we elaborate on it, or we interpret it, or our perception of it. This is how we received what they said. And instead of getting clarification, we just run amok on that. And so miscommunication can happen. All that kind of stuff can happen. So this week, you got to get real. You got to get real. And I want you to think about what it is you want. What is the truth? What do you want? And the other stuff that's happening, is that real, or was that something that you created? Is that really what was said or done? Or did you use your reflection, your map of the world, your experiences from the past over here to create a story that made that event or those words or that action fit into your story? And so think about it. What is it that you absolutely know to be true? Without a doubt, this is true. This is a fact. And then what's the rest of it? What's the rest of it? And that's the part you're probably going to want to bag it, because it's not matching up. You are the magician. Your thoughts create your reality. So get rid of the illusion, get down to the truth of the matter. Quit. You have a way that you're receiving the world, and we could all be at the same event. We've heard this over and over again. We can all be at the same event. We're all going to have a different experience with it. That's your perception of the event. Somebody can say something to a group of people, and every one of those people will perceive that statement differently. So think about how you're perceiving things. Is that correct? Is that part of the illusion? And so there's something here that you need to do to get clarification, to get peace of mind. I haven't ever done this before, but before we get to the outcome, I want to clarify the action step. What is it that we need to know about the illusions, the perceptions, and the magician? What is it that we need to know about illusions, perception, and magician? Yeah, you need to cut through. It's time. I'm going to put this up here with the illusions card. You need to start figuring out what is the truth. Um, you know, we got the Ace of Swords. Swords is your thoughts. Your thoughts could be going a little bit wild with you. You could be getting in your head a little too much, and creating a story around something. And that's not going to fit for everybody, but that will fit for some of you. Where are you creating a story? Because that story you're creating is blocking you from this celebration, from this peace, from whatever it is that you're working towards. And then I get the King of Pentacles. Again, this is like, you know, these are dreams coming true kind of things. The Pentacles, that's your finances, that's your stability. You know, it's again making sure that you know you have this option to reach this. You have this beautiful ability. You got this stability coming in, or it could be coming in, and if you want that there, it's there for you. If you are looking for something stable, it feels like it's there for you. And we get the Strength card and the World card. So somebody wants to offer you the world, or maybe a situation is coming around that could be offering you the world. You've got all of this beautiful stuff that wants to come in for you. You just got to cut through the illusion. What story are you telling yourself? For some of you, I'm feeling like you don't feel like you're worthy to have all of this. You don't feel like you're worthy to have the support. You don't feel like you're worthy to have the world, or, you know, the world at your fingertips, or this King of Pentacles, which if you're a man, that could just be, for, if you're single, this could be someone trying to come in that is stable and reliable and trustworthy, that wants to just be a stable piece in your life. That applies to everyone. You know, for single people, this could be somebody that is a romantic partner that's trying to come in for you to do that. Uh, for others, it could just be, you know, look at where the stability is trying to come in. This could be trying to come in through a job. It could be trying to come in different ways for each person. Everyone will know how that works for them. And it's too hard in the collective reading to try to put out all the different scenarios. So please apply that to yourself. But you have support, strength around you. The world is at your fingertips. Look, they're right there at my fingertips. And there is something trying to come in to bring you stability. It could be a person, it could be a friend, it could be a new love in your life, it could be a new job, it could be anything. But you got to cut through the illusion, get to the truth of the matter. Where is it that you're telling a story? And for some of you, it's that you don't deserve it. So you sabotage it when it comes. You're sabotaging it when it comes. Let's see what the outcome is. New beginnings. Beautiful. That kind of goes over here too. You got new beginnings coming in. You're bringing something new into it. You are moving away from something. Rather it's an old situation, a job, a relationship, whatever it is. You could be moving away from it. You could be moving away from a cycle, something that, a pattern that is not serving you. You could be moving away from, like I said, it could be, we talked about it over here. If this could be a relationship that an old pattern is ending, and the same relationship will now have a new beginning. It could be that it's time to let go of that relationship. It could be that that relationship went through this cycle and finally healed what it came to heal, and now it has a new beginning. It could be a job that you're walking away from one and coming into another. And so you're leaving the old situation for the new beginning. And this is don't worry, be happy. And knowing that everything is working out in your favor, knowing that the highest and best good is what is happening for you. We got beautiful, I like looking at these pictures. There's like little doves in the bubbles, there's dolphins, there's mermaids, there's this beautiful little flower looking thing here creating the bubbles. There's just all kinds of things. There's things that are going to be you're going to look forward to it. And it does feel like you're going to have your community around you. You're going to have your support around you. And you got spirit helping you. You've got, yeah, this, to me, this is a very big spiritual card. You got the dolphins, you got the doves, you've got these beautiful mermaids. And then you got this woman standing here. And again, this doesn't have to be gender specific, but this person is standing here. And it's as if they're calling out, and all of this help is rushing in. That's how I'm seeing that. All of this help is rushing in. So that's happening. Now let's pull some more cards here to get some clarification. There's a lot going on in this reading. There's a lot of energy this week. And oh boy, have we just been coming off of a pile of energy. We just got through a full moon and it was quite impactful. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people contacting and asking, you know, what's going on, and a lot of feelings that are really hard to sort through, really hard to understand, really hard to navigate through. And so be in the moment of you. You do have peace being offered here for you. And it's not always as it seems, right? So here's a messenger of hope. So there is hope coming in. We've got beautiful things happening. There's new beginnings, there's hope, there's a lot of very positive things coming in. And if you can open up to releasing things from the past, you've got the world at your fingertips, you've got stability, you've got strength, you've got new beginnings, you've got peace coming in. It's all there. So yeah, it's going to take a leap of faith. It's going to take a leap of faith for some of you to move forward. It really is. There's a lot coming in. But remember, you are this beautiful being that has been on this journey, and you're doing this beautiful dance with the universe, and you're honoring yourself and everything it took to get there. And you've been through a lot, living your life to the fullest. Okay, so definitely we've got some good energy around, you know, being yourself, being original. New ideas are coming in. You've gained wisdom through the experiences. Now it's time to put that wisdom out there and know that you deserve it. Don't sabotage this. Get to the truth of it. What do you want? What do you deserve? How do you feel about it? Yeah, there's a lot of things that can come together for you in this week if you allow it to happen, if you get out of your own way. There's stubbornness. I feel stubbornness. Let's get out of the way of the stubbornness, right? Okay, that one jumped on the floor, so give me a second. Okay, here we go. So I heard this card being read a certain way, and as soon as it jumped out, that's the first thing I thought of. So I'm going to go with that. This means something really good is coming in for you. Something really good's coming in. There's a blessing coming in. Blessings are coming in for you. And I know looking at that card, that's probably not what you would think of, but blessings are coming in. And then we get the Queen of Pentacles, which we already got the King of Pentacles. So now we've got this beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy. We got this beautiful balance of support. If money has been a concern, it feels like that's going to take a shift for you. Blessings are coming in. The world is at your fingertips. Let the world support you. And let's see what else they have to say before I move to the next deck. Yeah, if you've been in this duality of which way to go, you know, again, we got that leap of faith. Got to take a leap of faith. Some of you are juggling with an idea of which way to go. Again, here more to that. Temperance, there needs to be balance. So you're going to know which way to go. You're going to know which way to go when you bring in the balance, when you just sit with it and quit. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Cut those strings to all of those silly little thoughts that are bringing in the stories. Well, this must mean that, and that must mean this, and they did this, and they did that, or this happened, and that happened at work, and so that must mean this, and who's doing that, and all this stuff that goes in the hamster wheel on the mind. Let's cut the cords to that. Cut the cords. What do you absolutely know to be true? And start on that clean slate. What do you absolutely know to be true? And then create balance with that and decide, what do you want? You have all this beautiful stuff that wants to come in for you. So what do you want? Do you want to have a balanced relationship? Do you want to have balance at work? Do you want to have the world at your fingertips? Do you want to have this blessing come in? Do you want to have people around you who support you and love you? Let it in. You deserve it. We're going down here to wisdom. We'll put the Hierophant there too. You, again, this ties in with this. It ties in with this. You have traveled a long road, and it's time. It's time for something to come in. It's time for this to shift. It's time. And you're bringing that shift in. And so let's see. Where do we want to be here in this last one? Okay, I'm going to go back up here again with these cards. Some of you can be holding on really tight to something. Remember I said earlier, I feel like somebody's stubborn and I need to let that go. Right here, it's showing. And this isn't for everybody. Some of you guys are like, okay, I'm ready to do this. I can feel your energy. You're excited. You're ready to do it. Some of you are saying, but I'm not letting that go. I'm not going to be the one to do that. I'm not going to be the one to reach out. I'm not going to be the one to make the change. I'm hanging on to this. Somebody needs to do that for me. Somewhere that needs to happen for me. So wherever it is that you are getting stuck and being stubborn, only you will know where that is. I know where it is for me. And boy, do I have to look at it too, you know, and it's like, we got to look at where is it that we're holding on to something that if we release that, what floodgates are going to open? How is our life going to change? It falls back to that saying, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Is your goal to be, you know, be right or wrong, or make somebody else right or wrong, or whatever it is, you know? Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Pick your battles. Sometimes this goes deeper, you know, if there's something you're hanging on to, go as deep as you can with it. You know, if you're looking at a situation or a person or something that's going on and you are holding on to a situation, go find out where that started for you. Where's the trigger of this? What's happening? Because there's something that really wants to heal. There's something that really wants to heal today. And if you're watching it, there's something that wants to heal. And if it's resonating with you, go find it. Let it heal. It's here for a reason. It wants to come up. It's sad. And this piece of you is so sad and it's just so done. It's over it. It doesn't want to do this anymore. It's done fighting it and it wants you to let it go. So find where that is. Find the peace. Is it something from childhood? Is it something from a relationship? Is it something, what's being triggered? Oh, wow. I love that I just had that. And then the two cards that fall out are freedom and playfulness. Go get your freedom. Go get your playfulness on. Celebrate, plan something fun, do something fun. Be in the joy. Be in it. Make the magic happen. I'm going to put out kindred spirits here. For some of you, this is really important. If this is involving another person, this is somebody that means the world to you. That's why it hurts so bad. And, you know, you're hanging on to something that maybe goes deeper than what you think. So please take that journey, heal it, find where it began. Where did this start? When was the last time you felt this way? Go look at where the healing needs. Oh my gosh. And then the healing card comes out. Go look and see where the healing needs to happen, because there's blessings in it for you. There's blessings in there for you. And then you're going to have this whole world open up to you. And you're going to feel the peace and the love and the support, and you get to be you, and you get to be your original self, and you don't have to pretend to be anything else. And the fight is over and you can let that energy go. And you don't have to hold on to anything anymore. And you just get to honor, honor, honor. Oh, I love it. The beauty card comes out. You get to just be in the beauty of who you are. Okay. Somebody really needed that message today. I know there was a lot in this reading that I needed to hear. And I always get so much more when I read for you guys than when I try to read for myself. So I thank you guys for showing up so that I'll continue to do these, because I get so much out of them as well. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, watching the video. Thank you for absorbing all this craziness on the table here. These cards love you. They want you to have the best life. I want you to have the best life. And If these readings help you in any way to get through struggles, to help you to identify where you're being stubborn, to help you to identify where you need to take leaps of faith, you need to have a little more courage, you need to make a move or do something. I hope that these readings help you guys. And I hope that they give you insight, and I hope that they help you to see how special and unique and wonderful you are, and how worthy you are for love, and how worthy you are for something beautiful in your life, and that it's okay to ask for that. And it's okay when other people are going through their stuff to not take it personally. And it's okay that you hold each other up through it. And it's okay to take a break. And it's okay to do whatever it is you need to do for you. I pray that you guys all have a most magical week, and that every single one of you gets that blessing and lets the world come to you. You experience the world at your fingertips. Make a wish, right? Make a wish. What is it you want? What's that desire? Put it out there and cut the cords to anything that isn't absolutely true. Cut the cords to the stories you tell, to the monkey mind, to the what if that means this? What if that means this? Don't take other people's words and twist them around to fit your history. I'm going to say that. Don't take other people's words to fit your history. If you don't know what exactly is meant by what they're saying, or what they texted you or emailed you or wrote you, don't create a story around it. Get clarity. I want to say it's time for us all. I watch a reader that says glow up. It's time for us all to glow up. And I mean, we're all ascending. It's time for us to all just quit taking things so personally and start looking at where our wounds are so we can heal them and we can have the world. All right. I am going to be working on another workshop. That soul emergence one was a total blast. I actually have been listening to it at night as I go to sleep, and not sure what's all happening for me, but it definitely has been a trip. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone that was there last Saturday for that. And I hope that you've been enjoying it as well. I will be working on what is to come next. I've been asking Daniel and crew, what is it that we're going to do in the next one? So that should be coming up in the next couple of days. I'm hoping maybe even today. I've been writing down some ideas, and we'll see what comes to surface. So watch for that to come out. Just in case I did get an idea for what that's going to be, maybe even check below for a link. I'll add it if I came up with what the next workshop is. I'll add the link to this video if it seems appropriate. Okay, guys, love you so much. Have a most beautiful, beautiful week ahead, and may you have victory in all the things that you desire. All right, bye-bye.